We're creeping back with the news that I kind of can't do that. Powderfinger reuniting for the first time in a decade, yes.
That is right. Powderfinger are back. And in a sign of just how much times have changed, this weekend's gig will be virtual. The One Night Lonely show, raising funds for Beyond Blue and Support Act. And we are so pleased to say lead singer Bernard Fanning and guitarist Darren Middleton join us now. Gentlemen, so lovely to talk to you guys. I mean,
hey guys.
You guys being
back,
it all feels right with the universe.
Yeah. Oh, that's great to hear. Look, it took us about a few weeks to kind of get the idea together and to finally kind of say, yeah, let's do it. But it wasn't a really hard decision for us, to be honest. It was just the idea that we'd be able to raise some money and raise some spirits maybe as well.
Look, Bernard, you would know, I'm growing up in Brisbane. I grew up in Capalaba, on the outskirts of Brizzy. You guys were just proper legends in Brisbane and took your music to the world. We were hoping for this kind of reunion for so long, and you sent out a cryptic tweet last week before the big reveal. What's the reaction been like with fans?
It was kind of a bit over the top, to be honest, at first. Yeah. As Darren has said, we're always surprised by the level of enthusiasm for Powderfinger that is out there, and especially 10 years on. I mean, we know that people have been kind of asking us every time we do an interview, actually, for the last 10 years when we're getting back together, but we know there's some enthusiasm for it, but we just thought we'd be able to help out in this circumstance, and because it was an unusual thing to do as well. And possibly the best circumstances for the five of us to get together is in 5 separate rooms. So,
what's that suggesting?
that's a joke.
Hey, Darren, I mean, I've got to be honest, like 10 years is a long time to wait for a reunion. I know most of us fans had almost given up. Can you just explain what this gig is on Saturday night, how the virtual gig is going to work?
Well, basically, it's a live stream or a broadcast. We've actually had to film it already, so we did that very recently. The initial intention was, of course, look, can we do this literally live? But YouTube pretty much said to us straight away, there's no chance we can do that with 5 different people. There's too many issues of sync and lag and too many problems. So we've just finished it, but at the same time, it's still live in that we're playing to each other. I mean, I've got Cogsy, our drummer, in my ear. Bernard sort of came along last, and you can hear all the banter and the talk. So everyone played from top to bottom, start to finish, errors, everything. So it's essentially the 5 of us doing our best, as we've always tried to do.
Look, you guys have always done a terrific job. JC, I've had a lot to do with a number of charity functions and functions that went beyond the function with JC at many times. I know that he's on the, for those who don't know, he's on the bass, and he's a remarkable player because he only plays with 2 strings on a 4-string bass. But he's all fired up about he's all fired up about this too. It's going to be such a great night. What are you most looking forward to?
Oh, look, already there's been so much enthusiasm for the donation side of it, and that's really essentially what it ends up being the most effective way to help people is by donating money. So Beyond Blue and Support Act are both the beneficiaries of this show, and we've already got about $65,000 raised, and that's without the show having started. So we encourage people to click through powderfinger.com and go through the donation page, as well as to get to the show on Saturday night at 7 o'clock.
So has this given you guys any ideas?
Come on.
Who knows? One virtual step at a time for us.
Oh.
That's not a no.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
On the Today Show, an exclusive. Bernard, please, before we go, come on, what chances? Oh, come on.
Just build us up and then you crush us.
Exactly.
Like that. Uncool. Hey, this is going to be amazing. It's the One Night Lonely show this Saturday at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. You can look at it by heading to Powderfinger's YouTube channel. Jans, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We absolutely adore you guys. You're the best.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for having us.
If you want to be a passenger.
Come on, boys. Take it away.
All right, go jump then.